Atheists, got a question for you. The gospel has always been the same. Salvation has always been by grace through faith, and good works are not a part of it. You can't be good enough to go to heaven. It's also true that God told Israel that if you obey me, the rules I have for you, I will divinely protect your nation. That's separate from salvation. It's just talking about, protecting a nation. Okay. So he promises, you do this and this, I'll protect your nation. You go against this, I will allow your nation to be hurt, wiped out. So, let's look at history outside the Bible. The Bible records history. Let's look outside the Bible. And what do you see? You see that is what happened. When the Israelis would obey God's word, they were protected, they had many children, their crops were great, their animals were great, they had rain. And in the time periods when they would reject God and start serving false gods, one by one those things would disappear. Then they would go back to being in a position of obeying God, and those things would reappear, all those blessings. And then they would in time get comfortable, curse God, and he would curse them. He would go back on them again and again and again and again. You can find it very easily summed up in the Bible. You can go look through extra biblical history, and it records the same thing. So here's my question. If God's not real, the Bible's fairy tale, then how is it that what the Bible predicted would happen happened again and again and again and again and again, demonstrating scientific method, that it's repeatable, that it's testable, because they kept testing it, and it kept happening, and then they would go back to God, and then they would test it again, and all the bad things would happen. You can find this without even reading the Bible. You can find this in history. Explain to me, if it's not valid, if God's not true, how was it that what he prophesied would happen, happened, and it was repeated, and it was tested, and it was scientifically proven to be valid? Explain that.